Here we go, Frez. Do you hear that? Do you see that? Can you smell all of that panic coming from the left-hand side? They're confusion, boys. They're like, okay, I know that, like, President Biden-elect out there is, like, super-duper for serial the president-elect, but I got, like, this really weird feeling that, like, the Republicans, the Nazi Trump is gonna, like, steal the election. Oh yeah, you got that feeling, huh? That we're gonna steal it. How are we gonna steal it? Well, here's Fareed Zakaria from CNN, and he's going to explain it to these dumb derp shits. He's like, this is a 2-minute long clip where this guy's sitting there telling everybody, there's still a constitutional process where Orange Man can win this election, but it won't be a win if he goes this route. If he follows the Constitution, that this is stealing, that he's a Nazi and these racist Republicans. It's a good thing that we kept list on them, right, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? So we knew who the threats were to the democracy while they institute the Constitution to legally and lawfully carry out this election. Is that what's going on over here, you fucking derps? Fareed Zakaria here pushing a huge amount of propaganda, trying to get that side. Thank God nobody watches CNN. And even if they did watch it, they can't follow along with this. They're like, what the fuck is the state legislation? These fucking idiots on the left have not sat through a civics course. They're busy trying to figure out how white people are racist on everything. They ain't got time for math or civics, so they ain't going to be able to follow this. But the dude lays out exactly what's happening right now.
Imagine the scenario during election week. Trump is leading on November 3rd, but Joe Biden pulls ahead in the days following. Taking account of the confusion, legislators decide to choose the electors themselves. Democrats may object and file lawsuits. In some of those states, Democratic governors or secretaries of state could send their own slates of electors to Washington. That would add to the confusion, but that might well be part of the Republican plan. At that point, the Constitution clearly directs that the House of Representatives vote to determine the presidential election. Trump doesn't need to do anything other than to simply accept this outcome, which is constitutional.
What's that? It's almost like a million voices suddenly screamed out in terror and were silenced. That's right, pricks. Hey, listen back to that entire 2-minute long segment. Go find it. Maybe I'll put a link for it in the description box. But listen to how this shithead's talking. Everything's coming from the direction that the nefarious group over here, the criminals, are the Republicans. Oh, look at these nasty Republicans over here taking advantage of the chaos and they're going to overturn this. They're going to steal the election, and they're not going to validate all of the absentee votes. They're going to disenfranchise everybody who mailed a vote in. Assholes, we told you not to do this. We told you this is what would happen. We're not invalidating anything. We're not screwing anyone. We told you shitheads, don't do this. Don't dump 100 million ballots into the system, through the fucking USPS system, because it's going to break our election. And every time we said this, the big tech silenced us and the mainstream media ignored us. Or mocked us, I should say, at this point. They said, no. Everybody knows that there's not a single more robust system on this planet than the United States Postal Service, everybody. It's ridiculous to think that they would fuck this up. We told you this was gonna happen. And now we're the assholes? Oh, we're taking advantage of the confusion? You did this to yourselves, and you were warned, and you listened to multi-trillion-dollar corporations and big tech, and they screwed you idiots out there. You guys have no problem going to restaurants. You guys have no problem going out and throwing bricks through windows. You have no problem going out there and telling everybody how much you love the Black Lives Matter, everybody. You guys had no problem getting together in groups of tens the other day when you thought Joe Biden won. You guys don't have a problem going out and casting a ballot in person. You needed the election to be stolen through mail, and that's why you did this. Well, you fucked this up. This was a Democrat problem. This is the Democrats taking advantage of chaos. You guys are sowing the chaos, and the entire thing is falling apart, by the way. Right now, Pennsylvania was like, nah, we done. This entire election in Pennsylvania was completely unconstitutional. A judge has thrown it out. The legislature is going to put their own electoral votes in there. They're going to select their own electors. Wisconsin's going to get completely thrown out. You idiots on the left are crowing that during this recount, you found an extra 130 ballots for Joe Biden. You're like, yeah, take that, you stupid fucking Trumpers out there. You paid $3 million for a recount, and Joseph Biden got more votes. We're sitting there going, during that recount, they had to set aside tens of thousands of ballots that are going to get tossed out in a court hearing, though, by the way. And then you got thousands, by the way, that we found during this recount where the signature is just MLW or something like this. A bunch of dumb shits. We're trying to put BLM, but they're so fucking stupid. They don't know how the alphabet works, so they put MLW or something like this. Those are all completely invalidated. They haven't been thrown out yet, but we've segregated them out, something that you lefties love so much lately, segregation. We've segregated them out. And now we're going to go to court, and we're going to toss out something like 80,000 of these fucking votes. And hey, dickheads, those are all for Joe Biden, by the way. Not a single one of those fraudulent votes is for Trump. Those are all going to get yeeted. And if they don't get thrown out, then the Wisconsin state legislature is going to say that this is as wonky as the Pennsylvania one. We're also going to send in our own electors. Exactly what Fareed Zakaria is saying is going to happen. It's already happening in 2 places. At this point, he's warning you shitheads on the left what's coming, and what's coming is a remedy for the chaos that you guys sowed into this country during the election cycle. And get ready for another 4 years. This is going to be fantastic. There will be no better salt than this. You thought 2016 was great. You thought the memes floweth in 2016 with these shitheads reading and screaming. It is going to be way better than that this time. These fuckers, it's like that meme where they're just dangling the White House in front of Joe Biden. Nope, dickhead! Go back to your basement if you can. If you can. Because after this election, we are arresting all of you assholes. All of you, the whole lot of you. Sidney Powell. Criminal investigation. But there you have it, my friends. CNN panicking. CNN trying to blame Republicans for stealing this election because of the chaos that the Democrats placed on us with mail-in balloting. You were all warned that it was going to go this way. You should have listened to us. Oh, wait, you can't listen to us because you can't hear us because you've locked yourself in your stupid safe space bubbles. Well, eat shit and die angry, you fucking assholes. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, supporting the channel. If you want to be kept up to date on all this election winning, hit that subscribe button and make way, because that salt must flow.